What is going on today, guys? Stix10 here, and today we are going to take a look at Gardevoir in the Sinister Cup of Pokemon Go. What I'm going to tell y'all right now is Gardevoir is a beast with Charm. So keep in mind, you want Charm. Secondly, you don't need a second move necessarily because it's not going to really change any of the matches. Most of the time they're going to be shielded. It's only going to get to one charge move. If you have Synchronoise or if you have Shadow Ball on it already, just leave it like that. It's fine. You can see Charm Gardevoir just ripped through Gallade and is ripping through Poliwrath. Poliwrath was done. Like, not a chance it was going to do anything. So we've got, here we go, we got Poliwrath lead again against Gallade. Now this is an interesting matchup. You can see how much confusion is doing. So I switch out immediately to Gardevoir, and they have to switch out so quick, guys, that, and you can see Gallade's in a bad spot now, but we took quite a bit of HP away from Gallade, and we have our Poliwrath ready to come back in when this dies. They may not shield Shadow Ball, and that's honestly fine. You can see I got to a Shadow Ball and then it fainted. But you can see even against Bastiodon, it did quite a bit. I bring in Empoleon. I could have brought out Poliwrath again and done some more damage to that. Built up some more energy there on it. But Empoleon is going to do quite a bit here. I was testing out a couple of like the high damage charge moves together, and that's why I have this clip. I just wanted to see how they do. Honestly, Empoleon takes so long to get to a charge move that it's kind of hard to deal with. But I'm going to tell y'all, once it gets Hydro Cannon, it's going to be a beast. With Waterfall Hydro Cannon combo, it's going to be really, really good. So Poliwrath comes back in, get that power up punch off. You can see we're tearing through. We're going to block this, probably a Leaf Blade more than likely. And we're going to shield that up and then get another power up punch off. You can see they blocked that, but at this point, that was a waste of a shield there. I think it would have been better served on Drifloon, and then it could have saved the Drifloon, and maybe it could have beaten Poliwrath if it had a shield. Definitely a mistake there by my opponent. So Gallade versus Alolan Marowak. This is a losing matchup. This is one of them. You can do quite a bit of damage though, and you can get to a fast move, or a charge move, I mean. So we do have to shield up. So your options here is you shield, and then they did a Bone Club, but I'll be able to get to a Shadow Ball. So we get to a Shadow Ball, forcing a shield on Alolan Marowak. If they don't shield, that would be toast. And at this point, I'm fine with losing my Gardevoir. Not going to shield up that Shadow Ball. Actually, that was a mistake. Bone Club probably would have taken me out there, saved that extra energy. Poliwrath comes in with Bubbles. We're going to be able to take down Alolan Marowak, have a fully charged move, and we're going to Poliwrath v Poliwrath. Going to hit that, and he actually blocked it, which was not a great move there. Don't block the first power-up punch if you know that's for sure what it is. Obviously, mine's rocking Bubble with power-up punch and Ice Punch. So obviously I'm not going to hit Ice Punch against a Poliwrath. It's going to lose that matchup. You definitely want to, later on in the match, you want to use your shield if you feel like you need to save your Poliwrath. And there, I didn't need to block that first one. I should have blocked this. I don't need to block it all, really. One of those need to be blocked, but definitely the third one is what I should have blocked, and not the second one. And you can see we're just going to take this down with Poliwrath and get into the next matchup. So GG there. Definitely some good matchups there. Now Alolan Marowak versus Poliwrath. This is going to be favorable for Poliwrath. We're going to get that power up punch going, build up those bubbles so we can do quite a bit. Obviously you don't need a shield power-up punch on your Alolan Marowak. You can see it doesn't do very much because of the ghost typing. The bubbles is where the main source of it's going to come from. You could also run Hydro Pump on your Poliwrath, and that would give it a little bit more damage output, but you've got to build up that energy, and it does take quite a little while to get to it. So I'm going to hit an Ice Punch. I've already got quite a few, I've got a couple power-up punches going, so definitely a mistake to switch in there and then not use a shield on that. So we're going to hit another power-up punch into Gallade, and then we're going to bail out into our Gardevoir. And you can see Gardevoir just rips through Gallade, like doesn't stand a chance. So here, Alolan Marowak, we're actually going to be able to take down. And he actually kind of just surrendered, and you can see I just sat there. And I thought he had frozen at first, but then I realized he had surrendered and was just ready for that battle to be over. So here we go. Lucario versus Medicham. Gonna be an interesting match here. Lucario does lose this match for sure. So you can see I lost. He's got a ton of built up energy, but then we bring out our Gardevoir here. I'm gonna take these power up punches, ice punches, whatever they happen to be. You can see power up punch not very effective, and we're taking down that Medicham. At this point, he should have just switched out and not worried about that. So anyways, let's see what he brings in. It's gonna be a Alolan Marowak. So we're actually going to, our Gardevoir went down. Let's go to the next battle, guys. We've got Gardevoir versus Fortress. Fortress is an interesting pick. I haven't seen a lot of people using it, and you do see I tried to bail there to bring something else in, and I missed it. So our Gardevoir does go down pretty early, but we bring out our Lucario. You can see he got a ton of bug bites off there before I could do anything. So did have some lag issues in that match. Block the Earthquake. Earthquake would be super effective. He brings out Heracross. I haven't seen a lot of Heracross in this meta. It's interesting with the bug charge move. We hit another power-up punch here. And he blocks that one. Double block on the Heracross. So bring out Poliwrath. So the double bug, interesting. Just want to show y'all there are some other mons in the cup that people might bring. You know, Fortress, Heracross are some of those options. Probably not the best options just based on what all is out there. I do feel like for the most part you're going to see a lot of the meta mons. So here's Drifloon. Get a power-up punch. I didn't necessarily need to go for the power-up punch, but I think I'd already done it. But it does allow, this is going to finish off Drifloon right here. Ice punch, almost. So one more bubble and we finished it off. And then Fortress comes back out. We are able to hit a power-up punch, so that should win us the match there. See, Gardevoir didn't do a whole lot in that matchup because it got a bad lead. But that is the options for Gardevoir there. You can see, so Lucario versus Poliwrath. Power-up punches going. I could have saved up for Shadow Ball, I guess, if I really wanted to. I'm going to have to shield if I want to survive, but he could probably do another power-up punch before I could get to one. Yeah, he gets to it. I overtapped. Anyways, so he's going to take me down. And then we bring out our Steelix. So Steelix is going to finish off Poliwrath. You can see how much Poliwrath was doing with those bubbles, though, against Steelix. So he brings out his own Steelix. What we're going to do, we have quite a bit of energy saved up. He can double shield, though. So we bring it out. Hit that. And let's see, are we going to use our last shield? Yes, we are, because what we've got at the back is Gardevoir. So that would be a problem. So we hit another Earthquake. And And at this point, he double shielded, so we're pretty much done. Like, he's going to get to at any of those points, if I would have crunched instead of earthquaked, I would have been in a better position at least. That is going to end this. You can see Gardevoir is hard countered by Steelix and the steel types themselves. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Gardevoir is pretty good, but not, it's not perfect, obviously, but it is a pretty good mon, and it's not going to cost you any stardust, at least to get a second move on it. So guys, like, comment, subscribe down below, do all that business, and as always guys, keep on battling.